We're kicking off today with Triple H, who at this time serves as WWE's chief content officer and has a massive say over what fans see each week on TV. With the game set to receive his second Hall of Fame ring tonight, Triple H's bond to WWE has seemingly never been stronger, but one ex-WWE name believes Helmsley's days are numbered. Speaking to WrestleBinge, Vince Russo made the argument that not only will Triple H one day not be a part of WWE, but it'll be The Rock who forces his former rival out relatively soon. He said, "Bro, think about this. If The Rock went to whoever is running TKO these days, Rock goes to whoever's in charge and says, 'I want Triple H's job,' what do you think the answer to that's going to be? No? Triple H is over in the wrestling world. Rock is over in the world. These are high-profile people that will want to be in business with The Rock in a second." Russo argued that he 1000% believes that Triple H will be gone from WWE within 12 months if The Rock decides he doesn't want the game filling a role he believes he should be doing. Russo has previously argued that Triple H would be ousted from WWE after Netflix saw the ratings drop for Raw, believing that the game would be made a scapegoat to blame. It's worth noting that many expected a drop after the much-hyped debut on January 6th, and right now, there's been no word on Triple H leaving, either voluntarily or not. But what do you think? Is Russo right to suggest that The Rock could want Triple H's creative role forcing the game out of WWE? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Earlier this year, it was reported that Miro had left AEW and was set to return to WWE, exciting fans of the three-time former US champion who hadn't been used in over a year on AEW. Now, Big E has seemingly confirmed the return of the Bulgarian superstar during a Fanatics Live signing where he and Tyler Breeze opened packs of cards. When Big E pulled a signed Rusev card, the former WWE champion said that this card was someone who had just been announced to return. Making his point clear, Big E added that he reached out to Miro and confirmed the reports of his return are indeed true, but Big E said he doesn't know when the Bulgarian will be back on TV. Big E's revelation comes after a report on April 2nd by PW Insider that stated that Miro had re-signed and that he had been at WWE's headquarters in Connecticut for most of the day. It was later reported that Miro had done a lot during that day, including having promotional photos taken for his return, and fans can expect him to go by his WWE moniker of Rusev. That's according to WrestleVotes Radio, who report that instead of Miro, Rusev will be the name used in WWE, and it was added that his return is being fast-tracked and could be very soon. Though Rusev is returning, fans shouldn't expect the return of the Rusev Day angle just yet, as there's no word on whether Lana, aka CJ Perry, will be joining her husband. Joey Votes reports that Aiden English, who's now in TNA, was discussed within WWE for a backstage role but was passed over, meaning it's unlikely we'll see Rusev Day back. With WrestleMania approaching, it's possible fans could see Rusev at this weekend's event, or perhaps the post-WrestleMania edition of Raw, a night known for big returns. But what do you think about Big E's revelation, and who would you like to see Rusev feud with once he's back on WWE programming? Share your thoughts down in the comments section below. While fans are excited to see Rusev back, countless fans are hoping to see the in-ring return of Big E himself, with a recent rumor suggesting that his return could come at WrestleMania. With Randy Orton currently without an opponent, some believe Big E will fill the spot left by Kevin Owens, but during the live stream, Big E was up front, saying he's not cleared to wrestle. When Tyler Breeze smirked and said, "That's not what I heard," Big E said that Breeze doesn't know, before joking that he may have been the one to accidentally start that rumor. Big E has been out of action since March 2022 and has said he's made peace with the possibility that his in-ring career is over, something that seems more likely with each passing year. Now a correspondent for WWE, fans can expect Big E to be a part of the WrestleMania 41 kickoff event, but a match for the beloved star this weekend just isn't happening. In recent days, a lot has been said about Chelsea Green's role, or lack thereof, at WrestleMania, as the Women's US Champion is not expected to be a part of the show. While Green was once pitched as the host of the event, that seemingly won't be happening, but now a WWE Hall of Famer may be ready to give the self-professed hot mess a match. Speaking during a Fanatics Live signing, Nikki Bella was asked about Green potentially issuing an open challenge and revealed that she's waiting for the opportunity. Bella, ever the wrestler, said she always keeps her wrestling gear on her just in case, and shared that "I might just show up should Green offer an open challenge at WrestleMania." Nikki's most recent match for WWE came as part of the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble match, and afterward, it was reported that WWE was ready to do much more with the Hall of Famer. Whether that includes a match at WrestleMania, time will tell, but Nikki Bella would relish the chance to become Women's US Champion this weekend in Las Vegas's Allegiant Stadium. More from WrestleMania 41 now, as with the show of shows just over 24 hours away, rumors and speculation are at a fever pitch for the biggest weekend on WWE's calendar. There's no shortage of last-minute rumors and potential surprises being discussed among fans, including the possibility of several championships changing hands. The odds shared by BetOnline call for several titles to change hands at this weekend's event, including John Cena becoming a 17-time WWE World Champion by beating Cody Rhodes. Jey Uso is the heavy favorite to win his first WWE World Championship, bringing an end to Gunther's reign, while Charlotte Flair has the odds on her side against Tiffany Stratton. Dominic Mysterio is the odds-on favorite to leave WrestleMania as Intercontinental Champion, while Jacob Fatu is expected to leave WrestleMania as the new United States Champion. One of the biggest topics of speculation is The Rock potentially appearing at WrestleMania, where fans expect he may reveal that he has another ally on his side. After John Cena's shocking heel turn in Toronto, fans know to suspect anyone, as the betrayal of the WWE icon on March 1st showed that WWE is willing to do the unthinkable in 2025. As for who this ally could be, that's anybody's guess, as it could either be a babyface turning heel like Cena did last month, or a current heel bolstering their role by aligning with The Rock. Many fans are hoping to see The Rock, and having somebody join John Cena and the final boss could be an epic way to end Night 2 of WrestleMania 41. WWE keeping The Rock off TV following what happened at Elimination Chamber has baffled fans, making it all the more important that he appears at WrestleMania. Fans are still awaiting to hear what exactly The Rock offered John Cena to win over the former beloved face, as this topic didn't come up during John's appearances on TV. It's been confirmed that Travis Scott will appear at WrestleMania 41, but the question is whether The Rock will be by his side or if Scott and Cena will be missing their partner. Plans for The Rock at WrestleMania 41 have been kept top secret, and that may be because WWE isn't sure if The Rock will be available, leaving fans to ponder what's to come. Should The Rock appear, fans would love to see Stone Cold Steve Austin, and a huge rumor online has suggested that the Rattlesnake will back up Cody Rhodes in Night 2's main event. Though Cody and Austin haven't had any on-screen interactions, Steve shared last year on the Unlikely podcast that he supports Rhodes, even saying, "If he needs another hand, I'll be there." Austin doesn't live too far away from Allegiant Stadium, making an appearance even more possible, and appearing to aid Rhodes would certainly make for a WrestleMania moment. Fueling the rumors, fans have been pointing out last year's segment when The Rock beat Cody to a bloody pulp in the rain, as there was a production truck visible with Austin on it. Triple H's creative team has rewarded fans who pay close attention, and at the time, some suggested that this was done to tease Austin appearing at WrestleMania 40. That ultimately didn't happen, as he and WWE couldn't come to terms in time for the April 2024 event, but now, 1 year later, don't count out the Bionic Redneck backing up Cody Rhodes. One name fans were expecting to see at WrestleMania 41 is Alexa Bliss, who has been missing from TV since the Elimination Chamber PLE on March 1st. Fans have been clamoring to see more of Bliss, who was out of action for 2 years before her return back in February, but what's the latest on the Goddess and this weekend's show? According to Fightful Select, Bliss was scheduled to be involved with the Wyatt Six in the run-up to WrestleMania, but plans changed after Bo Dallas suffered an injury. While Bo is now medically cleared, fans are hopeful that she and the Wyatt Six will do something at WrestleMania, but for now, all signs point to her return coming after this weekend. In perhaps the most star-studded triple threat match in WrestleMania history, Night 1 will be headlined by CM Punk versus Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. Paul Heyman has played a key role in this program, as his decision to honor Punk's favor has put him at odds with Roman Reigns, but could this all be setting up for a massive turn? Rumors online suggest that Heyman will align not with Punk and not with Reigns, but with Seth Rollins in a masterclass of subversion by the WWE Hall of Famer. Heyman may be playing Punk, who thinks he's playing Reigns, and this move could turn Paul Heyman back into a heel and add a fresh layer to the CM Punk Seth Rollins feud post WrestleMania 41. But where would that leave Roman Reigns? Well, it's already speculated that the OTC will take time off after WrestleMania, given what fans have seen over the prior few years. If Reigns' time aligning with Heyman is indeed ending, then this could also spell the end of Reigns' time with WWE and what would be the end of one massive career. In the past, Reigns has said that once Paul Heyman leaves his side, fans won't see him anymore, with fans now wondering if Reigns' 12th WrestleMania will also be his last. Reigns has certainly made more than enough in wrestling, and with him teasing a future in Hollywood, it's entirely possible that his time in the ring is winding down. As for whether this will be his last match ever, that seems unlikely given how WWE would likely hype up something that big, but fans should enjoy the OTC while they still can. Those are just some of the massive rumors circulating WrestleMania 41, but what are you hoping to see come true this weekend? Let us know down in the comments below. One name fans shouldn't expect at WrestleMania is Vince McMahon, as this weekend's event will be the second show of its kind held without the billionaire's involvement. McMahon stepped down from WWE in January 2024 due to Janelle Grant's lawsuit, and now Roman Reigns has shared his thoughts on the exit of his former boss. Speaking to Vanity Fair, Reigns said he hopes Grant is in a place where she feels comfortable and secure before arguing that the allegations have embarrassed WWE. Reigns said that this is stuff you don't want to hear about, and said that while McMahon reached out to him to wish him happy birthday last year, Vince is, by all accounts, gone from WWE. Roman Reigns is the latest WWE name to speak out against Vince, and his comments echo those made by two men he'll face at WrestleMania 41. Last year, Rollins said that if the allegations are true, I hope anyone involved gets what's coming, and CM Punk told the MMA Hour that the allegations are indefensible. Although rumors persist of McMahon returning to entertainment, possibly with a new promotion, his WWE days are over, and fans shouldn't expect to see the billionaire ever again on WWE TV. With WrestleMania 41 being a two-night event, two matches will have the chance to be called the main event, but this also means two matches will be given the task of opening the show. Having the right opener is crucial for setting the tone for the night, and now we know which 5 superstars will be given this unenviable task. WrestleVotes reports that Jey Uso vs. World Heavyweight Champion Gunther will open Night 1, a spot that Jey recently said he wanted if he couldn't headline the night. As for Night 2, the report states that the Women's World Title triple threat between Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Bianca Belair will be the match to kick off the festivities this Sunday. Are these two matches the right ones to kick off WrestleMania? Do these picks guarantee title changes will occur to get the nights off to an exciting start? Let us know in the comments. Now, this year's WrestleMania will be the first time John Cena competes at the event as a fully fledged heel, and WWE are going all out to make this a huge weekend. At the WWE World, the fan convention taking place in Las Vegas, WWE is showcasing several items close to Cena, including some of the shirts worn throughout his career. A massive wall has been erected where fans can write their messages to John as he prepares for his final WrestleMania match, an oddly heartwarming idea given Cena's verbal attacks on fans. A giant replica Cena plush buddy is standing tall inside WWE World, and that plush, albeit in a far more normal size, can be purchased inside the WWE Superstore. For a fan wanting to spend big, there's the opportunity to purchase the entire Cena war during his heel turn for the eye-watering price of $75,000. With this being John's final time competing at WrestleMania, WWE is holding nothing back and expect a massive send-off for the WWE icon when he headlines WrestleMania one final time. As a top name in WWE, Roman Reigns has a significant sway over his creative plans, but recently Nia Jax defended the OTC from a bold claim made online. Back at Survivor Series 2020, Reigns and Drew McIntyre had a spot with an announce table, and afterwards it was reported that originally Nia Jax and Lana were supposed to have that spot. After her release from WWE, Lana shared on Talk Is Jericho that Reigns had essentially pressured WWE to make it so only he and McIntyre had a table spot. When a fan recently shared this report claiming that Reigns hates women, Jax fired back saying, "The dumbass article is a lie, and that claims Reigns forced WWE to change plans never happened." Jax and Lana would both be released from WWE in 2021, though Jax has since found her way back, and while she would have loved the chance to put Lana through the table, it wasn't Reigns who blocked her path. We've got news from BloodSport now, as several WWE superstars were in action at this week's event, and another sign of WWE being more open to working with others. Things got off to a shaky start for WWE as NXT's Carmen Petrovic lost via submission to Micah, but Charlie Dempsey then got a TKO win over Shinya Aoki. Karrion Kross earned a hard-fought submission win over JR Kratos before Pete Dunne won via submission against WWE alum Timothy Thatcher. In her first match outside WWE in close to 2 decades, Natalya defeated Miyu Yamashita via submission, and Tavion Heights of the No Quarter Catch crew beat Royce Isaacs. And Shayna Baszler extended her BloodSport record to 3-0 by defeating Konami via TKO in just under 6 minutes, and Baszler had Mi Chin in her corner for the fight. WWE may not be as violent as other promotions, but they certainly brought the fight at BloodSport, and we'll have to see which superstar will be next to step foot on the mat. Over to TNA now, as the company hosted its Unbreakable event last night, and one name who is the epitome of being unbreakable is Chris Bay. In his first appearance at a TNA event since suffering a broken neck and partial paralysis, Bay walked out on stage, earning a huge ovation from the fans. Bay embraced his tag team partner Ace Austin, and Bay said that Austin is a real brother before admitting that he didn't know if he'd ever get to stand in front of a wrestling crowd again. Fans chanted, "You're unbreakable," and "We Bay leave," and Chris quipped that the fans have given him a new idea for a shirt. In a heartfelt ending, Bay embraced Austin and left the ring in a feel-good moment for the TNA tag team after the awful incident from last year. And we're wrapping up with Randy Orton, who at this time is still without an opponent for WrestleMania, an act that has left the Viper frustrated. In a video released by WWE of Orton at WWE World, the Legend Killer vowed that he'll find out who he is facing at this week's SmackDown. Orton highlighted that this year should mark his 20th time competing at WrestleMania and is adamant that he does something inside Allegiant Stadium this weekend. With Kevin Owens out of action, questions remain about Orton, with some believing that Aldis himself will make his in-ring debut as the Viper's opponent. Whatever is planned, Randy and the fans will find out on tonight's SmackDown. At least that's what should happen if Nick Aldis wants to avoid taking another RKO from the WWE legend.